opinion on four-wheel drives in the city is it's a bit of a waste of time having one. They're too big. There's not enough room in cities for four-wheel drives.
I like the colour.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. It says it all there, doesn't it?
The reason we bought this one especially is because it's only a 4-cylinder, so it's fuel economical, but also with the space.
For trade work, my job and four-wheel driving.
Well, I don't use it as a four-wheel drive like everybody else. I just use it because I'm in earth moving and I need to get off the bitumen.
Why did I originally I actually came from Singapore. I've lived in Asia for the last 15 years. I returned back to Australia. I had a Pajero, exactly the same as this, down south. I hit a kangaroo in the centre of Bunbury, in the city. I changed the car, I got it raised up and got the bull bar in the front.
I think there is a conception in the community about four-wheel drives being a bit more unsafe on the road.
It's actually quite good. You're nice and high, so you can see more than most two-wheel drive cars. So yeah, it's probably more safe. Feel a lot safer anyway. So
I can see the safety in them. They're a lot bigger, stronger, heavier. Push things out of the way a bit easier.
You know, I'd sooner drive that than the little blue thing alongside it.
I think one of the issues I think with four-wheel drives is, especially with a car like mine, one's a lower car. They are a higher vehicle. Yes, the thinking is that they have better visibility, but because they're higher, they're more solidly constructed, they have more blind spots.
I feel that it's a bit safer because you're up high and you can see more. And you're probably a little bit more protected in a big car like this than you are in a little Pulsar. I would easily get wiped out if somebody like this hit me.
I have had the situation where on the freeway where a larger four-wheel drive has gone to come in across because I was in their blind spot.
Oh, and they just kept going?
No, I tooted, they were made aware of it, and then, so we didn't have any crash or anything.
Why do so many people drive a four-wheel drive and not go off-road with it?
I guess space for your family, space to chuck stuff in the back if you are going to go if you've got kids and stuff. Yeah, not having got one myself, I wouldn't know.
Every car manufacturer now is making small SUV four-wheel drives, and I think people go for them for the more visibility, more room. They're easier. You see a lot of mums driving these with little kids, and I think part of the reason is that they're easier to get kids in and out of car seats in the back because they're at a reasonable height.
Women with kids inside the car.
Yeah, mums.
They really are mums, yes. They are the worst of the lot. They don't respect the 40, although they got young kids. Well, you can see it later on when they come out of the school.
Especially at schools, when you're parking, they go up and park on the in places they shouldn't when they're trying to get closer to the school to pick the kids up.
My name's Ethan. I live in Albany. I live sort of right up the top behind the bush, and there's all these massive big tracks that go down with rocks and mud and lots of sand and stuff, so we all jump in there, throw the dog in there, and dog chase along behind us, crank through the bush, and then it comes out right behind the school. Now this is the bit that the kids like the most. Usually the ones in the back hit their heads on the roof if you go fast enough.
The main usage for my car is to go out in the back and hit the beaches and sand dunes and have a bit of fun out there. Yeah, that's exactly what four-wheel drives are the beach. Just drive on down and set up camp and do a bit of fishing, a bit of swimming, paddling around. Beautiful. Yeah, it's always good to keep the environment in mind when you're forward driving. Just to let your tyres down and make sure you don't dig it up too much, and it's also for comfort for other people that come down and enjoy it too. You got to be careful not to go down too close to the water's edge because you could well sink and lose your car, so that's not too good.
I guess it's just to be a bit cautious of the visibility. I think those drivers are as safe as any other drivers. I don't think they're more or less safe.
But yeah, I do see a lot of people with four-wheel drives in the city, sort of owning the roads and doing what they like. Yeah, so yeah.
No, just be respectful, be polite as any other car user would be.
Yeah, you just got to be conscious of everyone around you. There's not many people here, but you still got to look after them. And then everyone has a good day.